Good morning, MVPs. It is Friday morning, and I've got a busy day and weekend ahead of me. So we're about to get after. We got a lot of stuff to do just this morning. We've got cleaners coming. We've got 6 different Airbnb guests coming in, 2 different parties. We've got to get some stuff. We got to go to Costco. We got to get a haircut. We got to go to the bank. We got to do some stuff in the yard. We got to work on the disc. We have a couple, about 4 or 5 meetings today. Then we got to head on the road to Dallas. And that's all just today. We got a tournament in Dallas, a big tournament. Viewing tournaments will be out there this weekend. And then go from there. We got a week left in May, and we got a lot of stuff to accomplish before the month is over. And then we go into the last month of the quarter, which is so mind-blowing. Anyways, this is built for this. I appreciate you being here. I love you. I'm grateful for you, and we're gonna get after it. So if you want to roll, let's roll. We got a lot to get done. Let's get it. I've got to get all this bedding and towels washed today. I have extra, but I just need to get these washed because these are from the last guest, so that way I can get them washed and put away and ready for the guests that come after the next one. So again, lots to do today. Yo, no cap, I'm afraid of my backyard because one, they were supposed to be here last week to cut it, and the weeds are crazy. Like I never knew. Like I've never had a yard like this, and I've never had to take care of a yard. And there be snakes out here in Texas, and my yard looks like if I was a snake, I would spend time in my yard. And so I've got they're supposed to come cut the grass today. They need to come because I have guests coming. I can't be having my yard looking like the Lion King. And it's bad. I'm about to show y'all in a second, but I got the fire pit built, but I've got some extra stuff that I got to get moved onto the fire pit so that when they cut the grass, this stuff's not in the way. And it just looks bad, y'all. It looks bad. Like, look at this. It's horrible. No lie. I ain't even embarrassed because it just is. Look at that. Hella bad. Oh my goodness. Look at these weeds. Here's the thing is I had them do weed treatment and these weeds came back like you thought. So I got to get this taken care of. Bad deal. All right, so got the kitchen all cleaned up. Cleaners are coming in like an hour, but I need to get some stuff cleaned up and just put away so that way it makes their job easier, so that way they can actually clean without having to clean around what like I didn't clean up, if that makes sense. Like, hopefully that makes sense, but not like I'm trying to do their job. Obviously I'm paying them to do stuff, but I still need to just get some other stuff put away so that way it doesn't make it harder on me later. So now we're about to move on. All right, y'all, just finished my workout. It wasn't as long as I wanted it to be, but I was able to still get it in. Now I gotta run to Chase and grab this money before the cleaners get here. I'm mad because they texted me like 10 something at night, and I usually would have been asleep, but I wasn't. I needed to change. They were gonna come in the afternoon. Now they're coming this morning. So and I wasn't able to get the money yesterday, so I gotta go to the bank and get the money now, which is throwing off my whole morning because I have to leave twice when I would have been able to pay them or grab the money after I went and got a haircut later and only left the house once. And so sucks is I don't carry cash and I just don't have that much amount of cash on me, and I wouldn't have that much amount of cash on me either. It's kind of inconvenient, especially if they text me like after 10 o'clock at night asking if they can come literally like 4 hours earlier than what they're already scheduled. So kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So I got to go get this done because I'd much rather have them do all the cleanup for the other rooms than myself. So about to run to the bank, come back, and then get ready, work on this disc, and then go get a haircut. All right, we're back from the bank. I'm glad it's only about 5 minutes away, so it's like a quick trip, but now I gotta shower and get my room situated so that way the cleaners can come in and prepare it for the Airbnb guests. And then I gotta head and get a haircut. So let's transition. So transforming my room looks like obviously getting all of my stuff out. personal stuff out, and then so that way people can use it. Some people are like, heck no, I'm not renting out my space, but I'm like, I'm not here. That's the whole part of this, right? Like, I'm the type of person, like, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Gotta do what I gotta do in order to get what I'm trying to get, where I'm trying to go. So leverage, it's all about leverage to me. So transforming this, getting my stuff out, meditation corner out, all of that. Bed's gonna get changed. I got some guys coming in, so I'm not gonna make the bed all pretty. They're just gonna get something different because they're coming to celebrate the birthday. The rest of the house, we got room down here. So this room will get transformed, not necessarily transformed, it's already a guest room, but cleaners will make the bed, clean up the space, boom boom, also take out the trash, get all that going. And then we've got other room, they will make this up. So we got 2 different guests checking in today. 2 different parties, should I say, that occupy pretty much the whole house. Again, they'll make the bed, clean up the space, go from there. So that is that. I gotta still rock out with these and get these going, but that's it, yo. Now it's time to get my stuff out of the drawers. This part is probably like the most, not frustrating, but just like, I wish there was a better method to do it, but it really only takes like 5 minutes both times, so it's not that big of a deal because it's only 5 minutes. So this is like what my kitchen looks like before the cleaners clean, like, or just the house in general, like pretty clean for the most part, right? Like, I think the reason why I have cleaners come in is to like get things that you can't, like, I don't know, you can't see, like get that deep clean, like that extra clean, that extra surface, right? In different areas, like make things shine and give it attention that I don't give it just because I clean up on a consistent basis. So it looks like this, but I just, especially with, Airbnb and reviews and all that stuff, like you never want anybody to be like, oh, I saw this there, and and then I have a lot of long-term guests, so like there's policies or I call it mindfulness rules that we have, like when you're living here, to make sure the house looks like this on a consistent basis. Nobody wants to live in a dirty house, and it just preserves. There's a lot of bugs in Texas, all those different things. So I'm really big on just making sure I clean up as I go, and then making sure that the people who live here do the same thing. If you can't abide by that, it ain't gonna work out for me. So even though the house is clean, at first glance, I don't want anybody picky, and then germs and COVID and all that stuff. So I want people to make sure they come in and they get, to add that extra shine and attention to detail that, that I don't get, that a professional should get or give. So I've got to make something to eat real quick and then head off to get a haircut, because this do it ain't doing it. So got to get a fresh haircut and go run to Costco, and then hopefully maybe Bed Bath & Beyond, and then come back home and work on some stuff and go from there. Some tacos, some breakfast tacos. I'm so hungry and I have to eat. And if I don't eat right now a good amount, I'm gonna be starving when I'm out, because I'm gonna be out for a couple hours and I don't wanna have to buy anything. So I'm gonna make something to fill me up that'll last me until lunchtime. Always pack a bag of food when I leave the house, because I be gone and I be hungry, and when my body is hungry, it stores fat. So I need to make sure that I got food and stuff to snack on when I'm leaving. So got to pack a bag, snack bag. Gotta fuel the body. Gotta stay fueled. Lunch, about to head on the road. Time to go. All right, y'all. Just finished getting this haircut. It's kind of windy. I hope you can. Woo-wee. Sure if you can hear me okay. All right, y'all, just finished getting this haircut. Definitely needed it, love it. Nothing like a fresh lineup. Now I gotta hit it with the sponge, because if not, I'm gonna just look like I got that old school fro, and that's not it. So hit it with the sponge and the curl cream later today, and we good to go from there. All right. One thing though, I was late for my appointment and I hate it, man. I was cooking them tacos. They were bomb though. I ain't mad at it. But I looked up and was like, oh shoot, I gotta go. So anytime I'm late, I definitely tip extra, because time is money, time is of the essence, and I want other people to respect me and my time like that. So if I'm late, I communicate, I let them know, and then I definitely make sure I tip extra because it's a big deal, and I want respect and accountability on my side, and I need to make sure I'm on time and respecting them, and I expect other people to treat me the same way, then I treat other businesses that way. So now we're about to head to Costco, and oops, I gotta go. About to head to Costco, and then go from there. First of all, the way Costco is set up right now, there are so many fucking people out here, and it's Friday at 12 o'clock. Like, you would have thought this was Saturday morning and it's a holiday. Like, I just literally do not understand. It took me forever to find parking, and I had to park mad far back. This is crazy. I wish, like, I wish, like, my life, I could go during the week, but it doesn't work out very well. Like, I be busy. I got stuff to do. I can't go in the morning. That's my writing time. Like, it's bad. It's just really kind of inconvenient altogether. But anyways, we're here. Hopefully I can get this done in under 30 minutes and then get back to the crib because I got stuff to do. But it's thick as a mug up in this piece.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, 'cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby.
That's really all I can say is that is legit. I love to see the action behind, right, the talk. My first thought, even before this, is like, how can I add value? Like, where are the spaces? I mean, I know I haven't gone in and really sharing who I am or what I do yet, but my mission is to add value to any space. And so it's like, where do you feel like you see a need? And again, I can go and explain it more of who I am or what I do, but like, just know that's my intention, is how do I add value to what you've already got going on? All right, y'all, I just finished a super dope conversation with The Connection that came from me being on a podcast. I spoke, they said we should connect. I reached out through LinkedIn, we connected and just had a fire meeting. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. It was for task leads. It was task leads focused, which is amazing. And I'm really looking forward to see what God does through this connection, because it was very specific and timely, and I'm geeked, right? But before this, I was at Costco, and as you saw, I was at Costco, and then right in the parking lot, I had to do an onboarding meeting with somebody who is amazing. I'm really looking forward to growing and work with her. Had to sprint home and get the rest of my stuff packed up out of my room because I have guests coming. And they were supposed to be here like 10 minutes ago while I was in this meeting. So I had to get that ready. Now I've got to get all the groceries out the car. And then I've got some time to work on some other admin stuff before I hop into another call. Then I have 2 more calls after that. Then I'm hopping on the road. This is built for this show. Ain't no other way to say it. It's built for this. As you can see, I'm ripping and running and getting things done. And I'm here for it, and I'm excited. So let's keep growing. Built for this. So I wanted a Beats pill for a minute. I remember I had a teammate in college that had one. I think she had a red one. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. And I think it took me a long time. Like, now I have hella techie cool stuff, but it took me a long time to get there. And I don't really talk about this a lot, but like, I was like, nope, I'm not trying to buy it. So I went and like got a speaker from TJ Maxx, a little like something cool. Even as I got older and was teaching, or had my classroom and would do groups and stuff, I just had this little something I got. I bought one for like a bigger speaker for hoop, and we use that at practice and stuff. But it took me a minute to start really buying and getting expensive stuff. And anyways, all that to say, that was a fun memory lane trip. I I got one, and I tried to actually get one probably about 2 years ago, I feel like. And they didn't, I couldn't find them. Like, it's like, oh, they don't make them anymore? That sucks. So then I'm at Costco today, as you saw, and I grabbed one, and I'm excited because I have all the other beats and stuff, and I really enjoy them. And I'm a fan. I'm an Apple fan. I have Apple stock, so it makes sense to me to get that. And I'm excited to take it, especially as I'm gonna be traveling a lot. I'm like, that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna be traveling, so even though I have my headphones and stuff, I might be in a hotel room or in a space and just want to be able to put this on, or we might have an event for a team and we might need a speaker for something. So I'm excited. Let's get a better angle there. Move my drink out the way. Ooh, didn't think it was gonna do that. Few things like. It's like smelling a fresh pair of Jordans. I'm excited. Charge me up before you turn me on. Well, all right. That little bit of foreplay. That's just joking. My grandma's watching this. It's like I'm a grown woman. Still love you, Grandma. How will I know? All right, so we've got the groceries away, stuff put away, all the everything, and I've got a meeting in 10 minutes. Boom, that's my meeting. Meeting in 10 minutes, and 2 more meetings after that. Then I'll probably just, I don't know, collect, make sure I have everything for my disc, and then hit the road so I'm not driving late, because your girl can't see very good at night. And then we'll get something to eat and then head on the road to Dallas, y'all. Be able to live the life that I'm living now, but it was based off of the life that I built when I was your age. So like, to be able to have this conversation like literally makes me smile, because I'm like, it's legit, it's totally possible. And people like you and Mac are super inspiring to me, because you guys have so much more resources and time and really just resources in the heart to be able to like do what you want to do and cultivate and leverage like the opportunities in that you've been in the connection. So I absolutely love that for you. All right, y'all. I've got about 20 minutes until my next meeting. Just got off this last phone call. It was really, really good. I'm talking about creating partnerships for task leads, which was it's always a good thing to be able to build the brand and build the community, and be able to help other people out. The alignment, awkward, hope nothing's in my nose. The alignment between myself and the other young man that I was just meeting it with was super huge and high, and it's just great to see how God makes things work. And so I've got some admin stuff I've got to do, get some onboarding going on, and then go from there. Built for this. It's a high active day, and I'm excited. There's literally no other word but to describe all this, but just saying I'm excited, y'all. So I entered my career this field really I would say by purpose, which sounds really vague, so I'll start vague and then I'll go down. But I can remember being 15 years old and thinking the way that similar to the way I think now, and having a heart for people. And so early on, from a basketball coach's stance, that's where I got into basketball. I played basketball. I started coaching at 15. And so then from there, I just pretty much followed my passions. And it started with basketball playing, and then teaching. And then I knew that I wanted to impact people in some way. And so during my junior year of college, I ended up getting an internship, and it was allowing me to be an intern in the church space. And the internship was focused on, kind of youth ministry, because that was my degree. And during that same summer, I had the opportunity, though I was in Arizona, to be an intern also and train some kids at a local high school. And I just felt so alive, because it was through a sports program. And I was like, if there's anything I want to do in life, it is be able to work with youth, help them develop in leadership and life in sports. And so that is really where that aha moment came for me, is through an internship, originally for a church, but then it ended up being for But it ended up leading me into knowing exactly where I wanted to go afterwards. So I majored in youth ministry and psychology, and I knew I wanted to help people develop from there. And so I really started to figure out that I love the workings of humans. I love the brain. I love the heart. I love mission and vision. I love being able to see people excited. And out of that is when I developed my personal mission for life as well, and just said, I want people to live their best life, and I want to be able to help them do that. Where you from?
I'm from Africa.
What?
East Africa, but Uganda.
Uganda. Okay. So I absolutely love that you pointed that out, because this is why I call you-ish, my coaching community, a village. Anytime somebody wants to invest in themselves in coaching, I say, welcome to the village. And the reason why I say that is because it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village to heal adults as well. It also takes the village to be able to help adults be their best selves, allow them to be while they're becoming, right? It takes a village to really support people who are living a life of dream and passion, who are also grieving and hurting. It takes a village. And I love that you pointed that out, that America has a lot of individualism. And I want to be able to center people so that way they can grow in their EI, because I believe that when your EI is high, especially your relationship management, it's going to allow you to live that much more of a life of purpose, which excites me. And so now that I've been doing this work that much more, I'm seeing the same thing, that we are lacking in the relationship piece. We're really self-aware, but we're lacking in the relationship management. And I think that's because we're so individualized, and we're also really hurt. And I think that in both of those things, I think, are justified, but there comes a point where we have to make a change. We have to make a shift, and we have to grow in it, because if we don't, we're not going to be able to allow ourselves to be a part of villages that provide healing, that provide safety, that provide a space for us to grow and accountability, but also just provide us to celebrate and have fun. And that's my heart, and that's why I call it a village, and that's why I want people to get centered and grow in these ways, because I believe there's so much more life, an abundance of life on the other side of it. I'd say my strengths as a leader, I'm going to start with 5 of them. One is individualization, where I have the ability to be here with you, and I'm here with you, and I can use discernment and I can use vision that's going to allow me to craft together and to create a whole story in my mind of what you need, and to be able to be present with you. The second is focus. If I'm here, I'm here. And I think that that's really good, because that allows me to, again, stay persistent and consistent with what we've got going on. And it's going to allow you to feel like, wow, I really am being centered in this space. The other is responsibility. I feel responsible for your growth as a human. As your coach, I will help you. I will be a part of this, that sense of accountability that goes both ways. The fourth one is I'm an activator. So if you bring me an idea, I'm going to be like, let's go. How do we make this happen? And then, because I'm a visionary, I'm going to help you plan that out, right? You're going to get somebody who's going to help you really see the big picture, but also see the steps, because I think from a systems aspect, right? Systems minded. And then also I'm going to lead from a self-transformative, authentic route, which means I'm going to show up as my full self, and I'm going to ask you to do the same. And this is we're just going to be. And again, that's a part of purpose while we're doing. And so those are my top strengths as a leader. Weaknesses would be learning how to step back more, control my time better. And that same responsibility can be a double-edged sword, right? Like in making sure that I know where I end and you begin, and I don't become so responsible for your growth that it engulfs me, which is big when you're helping so many people. And then another weakness I would say would be delegating more and finding more people to delegate to. But I think I can fix that. That's a fix with systems, and being able to trust. I have a lot of healing myself that needs to happen. So, but I'm really intentional about making sure how I show up into spaces. I know how I show up. I know I'm big. I know I'm large, right? And so being able to use that social awareness to manage, okay, how and when and who needs this energy, and do I maybe need to bring it down, but also just being okay with, if you ain't for me, you ain't for me. All right, my peoples, this is this is the first day in a minute that I've vlogged this long. mowing the lawn. Hope you can hear me. The ZV-1, I'm not a huge fan of because like I like the fact that I can see myself, but I've had to change the battery 3 times now. That's not cool. Like, what if all my batteries weren't charged? Like, that sucks. So, but I'm glad that I'm able to, I've been vlogging all day, which is great. But, yeah, I've had to change the battery like 3 times. So I'm glad I have 4 batteries and can just charge them as I go. But I'm not sure that's gonna work like I'm on the road and stuff. I don't have access to that. Which is where I use my phone. So if you're looking to vlog or something, it sucks because the tripod for it is right underneath where the battery goes. So you literally have to disconnect it from the tripod, change the battery, put the tripod back on. Like, it's just not the most convenient, which is kind of dumb. But I just had an impromptu interview with somebody. Literally, like, I don't know how she found my number. Found my number somewhere. I mean, I've had it for like 20 years, so it's whatever. But found my number, called me, but I was on another call when she called, and so I wasn't able to talk to her. And then I go on TikTok, I'm commenting, I'm like, oh shoot, that was her. Listen to her voicemail, call her back. Anyway, she needed me to do, or asked if I could do an interview on leadership and coaching and all that stuff because she saw my video. Awesome. So that was dope. You guys got able to see some clips from that. And then I had a onboarding with the gentleman I'm really excited to grow with. I just love it. Like, I love people, but I love when there's a mutual like energy that's given. It just feels really good and excited to be able to grow up people. And it really just feels like coaching hoop. Like, that's what it feels like to me, is coaching hoop. That's why I love to do it. So I gotta get on the road because I can't see good at night and I don't want to drive late at night. And I need to go. It's 6:30. I need to get on the road, and it's probably taking about 2.5 hours to get there. So I don't know. I've got stuff I need to do too. So I had to send out this information and then get on the road. Let's see if I can leave by 7. Probably not. Maybe I'll eat right now while I do this stuff and then get on the road and leave by 7:15. Yep, that's the mission. Try and leave by 7:15. See if we can make this happen. $7:30. Thought I was gonna leave by 7:15. Nope. I'm walking away from my computer. Sent invoices. Onboarding. Make sure I have my stuff to work on my disc this weekend. And 8. Now I've got to pack up, like gather my stuff, fold these towels, and I'm getting on the road. I don't want to drink coffee because it's 7:30, but I have a 2.5 hour drive, so it's like maybe I just don't get tired. I don't know if that's gonna help. I don't have anybody to talk to either, so I'm just gonna have a sing fest. I also need to go take towels upstairs for the guests that are gonna be here in a little bit. That's it, man. All right, let's get it. I'm glad we don't play early tomorrow, because that gives me a good amount of time to sleep, work out, work on my discs, and then go into our game and kind of have a really a way into a Saturday that I really need and get some other work done. So not too pressed, but press. Cardi don't need no press. Put it on the press. Yep. Pop up, guess who? Ding dong. Shout out to the fact that the grass got done. House got clean. Ate. Hair got cut. What else? I don't know. I still need to get the rest of the handles on the doors, but scheduled the people to put the rings up, which is gonna be really good. Next week on Monday. I'm not tired. I think I just want a coffee out of fun. I mean, I might get tired in like an hour and a half. Either way, okay, let me go. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I gotta go. And I'm not even talking to y'all because ain't nobody really here right now gonna watch this. My mission though is to get this up though this week. Let's see what we can do. All right, we're leaving. I had to set up the room upstairs, put all the other bedding away that I washed that you saw. Only things that didn't get washed were some sheets, so I'll wash those when I get back. Nobody's using them. It's time to go. It's time to hit the road, Jack. 7:57. I gotta go. All right, y'all. Let's get it.